So today we're going to make an origami heart bookmark. Here's a finished example. You can see the little pocket where the sleeves of the book would go inside. And to get started with this, we're going to need a square sheet of paper. And this square I'm using is 4 by 4 inches. You can use a little bit of a bigger size, like 7 by 7. However, this 4 by 4 will make a really nice size bookmark that would fit inside a traditional chapter book. If you'd like it to fit better in a picture book or larger book, you can definitely use a larger sheet of paper. But what I've done here, since I don't typically have tiny squares of paper in my house, I just took a traditional 8.5 by 11 and cut it by measuring it with a ruler. And so here we are, here's our square. And to get started, what we're gonna do is fold. So you're gonna take this corner and fold it to the other corner to make a triangle shape. And with origami, it's nicer to have a thinner piece of paper. It's easier to fold. However, my paper today is more of your traditional construction size paper, so it's a little bit stiff and it's not going to be as easy. So we folded our corners together and we're going to take our other corners and fold them together. So you should have a little cross pattern. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take our flat edges and we're going to fold those together. Lay this down here to get a nice crease. And so then you should have all these little folds here. And then what we're going to do is make that little pocket shape. So you'll notice how this part of our fold wants to naturally fold in again. We're also going to take that other corner and then fold that down to make our pocket. And so here you go. If you want to see that again, you'll see you can always flip the pages too, and you'll find like this side doesn't want to fold. So if you flip it over, you'll notice how these corners want to fold kind of naturally in from the creases we've made. And so here you go. That is the beginning of our pocket for our bookmark. So it's starting to make this part. So then next what we're going to do is taking the corners, just the top one, you'll see how these can fold up. You're going to fold one up to there to make that crease, and doing the same with the other side. So here you go. And then taking the whole top corner of this bookmark, we're going to fold it down. So then you should have a little triangle shape folded right there. So then now we've created this little pocket right here, and we're going to open that up. And in doing so, taking our corners, we're going to fold them up and together, making this kind of shape. And then taking our top portion, we're going to fold that down. So you'll see this rectangle shape formed. And taking that little rectangle we just made, we're going to take the edge bottom of that part and fold it up towards that little middle crease we made earlier. And then opening up that little pocket we just made to this little pocket, we are going to push our finger into that little corner and make a tiny triangle. And then we're going to do that for the other side. So you should have, at this step, 2 little triangles on those corners. Now, we have these two little square type shapes down here. We're gonna fold them in to make a little triangle. And you're gonna do that to both sides. And then that little triangle tip down here, we're gonna fold that up just halfway to touch that little crease right here. It's a little tiny, so I'm gonna do that to both sides. So then you'll see it tucked in here. And so then what that makes is when we open up and fold this up, and you can adjust it as needed, that will make our heart. And so here we are. Here's our heart bookmark. And so now you can see here's the little pocket we created, and then here's our little heart. So you can see those little folds we made on the other side of our bookmark. And there we go.